Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Young Sheldon. This is the 10th episode of the 6th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, this is available for free link in the description below. Just click on it, put a password in, and enjoy. So we've been pushing this Sheldon idea of creating a database. You know, it's actually a great idea. In hindsight, we all know that it's going to be a raging success, but you know, here we see people trying to use him. We've seen the university try to basically take most of the most of the profits off him. They provided funding if they got like 90% of the project, and Sheldon had a little bit. He was seeking, you know, further outside funding last episode, and basically it looked like he might have had somebody that would fund it, but they need him to drop out of college, and his mum was saying no. Then he remembered that he spoken to, you know, the guy with the grey hair. Remember when he was telling him he wanted the scientist, and he was just a rich guy. And he was like, look, let's go to this guy. And he did. And it seemed like he was loving it as well. So he may have potentially a business person to fund his idea, which would be very interesting to see them working on. And then obviously we've had, an interesting part with George at his, at the school. His team's doing really, really well. Pastor Jeff's coming in. He's praying for them. Everybody's kind of praising him for the success and not George, which left him a little bit upset. Then Pastor Jeff told George to run a play at the very end. And George thought it was going to be a bomb, basically, which then would have made everybody blame Pastor Jeff and not him. However, it was a success, and he was like, wounded. It's literally, his boss was like, if you lose, you can get rid of him, but we're currently on a winning streak, so he's staying around. So George was like, this is my time, this is my target, I could do it. And then when it was a success, he was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, maybe this guy is decent. I don't know. But George got the praise, didn't he? He come over, everybody dumped the Gatorade on him or whatnot, and everybody was celebrating with him. So his team's doing good. You know, he lost his job because his team was doing bad. He's got his job back, and may have a bit of help from Pastor Jeff or whatever. It's a success again. Do you know what I mean? So he should be happy and positive. He should be. But I enjoyed the episode. Hopefully today's and this one is just as good. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
That we could have a new family tradition, pancake Sundays.
I wish I'd known, honey. I made an early tea time with Wayne.
Rather spend the day with your family?
No.
Yeah, she's going through a divorce, you know. He needs this.
It's Pancake Sunday.
What's that?
Well, it's a fun new thing. I thought we could... Where are you going?
I told you. Six Flags with Jamie's family.
Since when is it Pancake Sunday?
Since today.
No, it's not. It's Kellogg's Brand Buds Sunday. It's been for the past 3 years.
Fine. I'll put bran buds in the pancakes.
That could work.
Do you have a recommendation?
Well, you can never go wrong with John Candy. But, and it's just one man's opinion, Pauly Shore is a comedy god.
Really helpful.
Yes, he is. Okay, thank you. Come again.
Well, what?
She was totally hitting on you.
All she did was run a movie.
Yeah, and then she laughed and she touched your arm. That's textbook flirting. What I'm saying is you're not tied down.
Don't I get a vote in that?
Yeah, you get a vote. But we get 2 votes. You're not tied down.
I have to pretend I didn't spend the night here.
Could have said nothing, but now I know.
Mate, been dating for
What's
time.
this pancake?
Oh, I made extra, so I was just bringing them by. Oh, I made them for the family. Thank you. Made them for the family, and everyone was busy this morning, so here I am.
Go to a flea market.
Oh, I do love a flea market.
I don't want to buy some dead guy's pants.
I'm sure we could come up with something else.
What? Hang on. When do we become a threesome?
You don't want to hang out with me?
Well, I do. But he's not crazy about you.
Well, that's not true.
Well, then it looks like you got a fishing buddy.
I don't really want to go fishing.
Boy, that was a close one.
See what I mean? When he was first, right, honestly, Dale took some recovering. Honestly, when he was a dick to Georgie, right, it proper pissed me off. I thought there was no going back for me, honestly. But like, he was forced in. Obviously, it's the show. He was forced into my life, like watching it, and like I've given him his time, and he's recovered. Like, and I actually feel like after that ticking point, when he pretended that he was trying to change his life or whatever, like, I actually like his character. Like, it takes me a while to get used to somebody, if I'm being totally honest, you know, like it does. New things. I always give them time, but like I don't take to them very well. But I actually like him now. I understand him. I know his character, his personality, and like I think he's quite funny, honestly. I think him and Mima actually do go quite well. I would prefer John, like, because I actually miss John. Like, I'm watching the first few seasons again, and like, you know, he's there. I mean, he was in the last episode with Sheldon, to be honest, but like, he was in it. He was ever present, and like, Connie felt like the main character. If I'm being totally honest, their relationship blossoming, and I enjoyed it. But Dale's here now, and I do enjoy him. I mean, from Mary's point of view, it looks like nobody wants to spend time with her, so it's upsetting. But you know, when you throw stuff out in the morning, just like that, boom, let's do something. Everybody's always got plans, especially weekends.
Are you mad at me?
Would I be mad at you?
Is this about that girl?
Why do you want me to date someone else so bad?
I didn't say I wanted you to. I said it was okay.
Well, it seems like you want me to.
It was one night, and it was a mistake.
Oh, really? Then maybe I should go out with that girl.
Maybe you should.
You want me to pull over at that Wendy's? They're roasting for $3.99.
Yes, I do.
Without church, Sundays are feeling kind of empty. Whole study, prayer group, I had a whole community.
So, find a new one. You just got to get involved.
You were right. Hilarious.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
You got any other recommendations?
There is a Mexican restaurant down the street that's pretty good.
I do like Mexican food.
Honey.
What are you doing here?
Well, they needed volunteers for the book fair, so here I am.
I promise I'll do anything you want this weekend.
Okay.
Just not here or near anyone I know.
There was a cute girl flirting me at the video store, and Mandy saw us.
Got it. Now Mandy's mad at you.
Actually, I'm kind of mad at her.
Why?
She told me I should ask her out. She says she's okay with it, but I'm worried it's a trap.
Right.
So, what do I do?
All right, well, let's break it down. If you don't
Go
go
on
on
to
the
Dale.
date, Mandy might be upset with you. But if you do go, you might feel guilty. You can't live your life afraid that women are going to get mad at you. It's just what they're born to do.
Mate, that is a
Makes sense.
fact.
I'm not a woman. I'm mad at you right now.
Trust me, right? You could like. I feel like with women, your partner. I'm not talking about every woman out there. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me, my partner. Can you get me? Can you get me an orange drink? Yeah, out the fridge. Yeah, I'll go there, pour the orange in, take it to her. Where's the ice? Oh, fuck. Can't do anything right. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you make me a cheeseburger? I make tea there, put it on, put the cheese on, melt it. Why have you only given me one slice of cheese? I wanted to. Literally, that's what I feel like it is. You know, no matter what you do, you can push them around all day, say like, or whatever's, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, you've just, but you know, you bump the curb, you know, if he's like in a wheelchair, you're pushing them around all day, and then like one little curb that you go up there, oh, why? It's like, mate, I've been pushing around all day, chill, man, give me some. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally feel like with your partner, no matter what you do, even if it's perfect, it's wrong. And like, that's the situation that they're in. They see it, he's experiencing it, you know. He sees her as his partner, and he don't want to date anybody else. Apparently he's not doing it right. He wants to date somebody else, then he's like, but then I'm not going to be doing it right. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's stuck, honestly. Whatever he does, it's going to be wrong.
Mind if I join?
Not at all, but I must warn you, it's addictive.
Is that one Mr. Spock?
No, there's no Mr. Spock. This is Deep Space Nine, not TOS.
Sorry, I thought this was Star Trek.
It is Star Trek. It's Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And this is the first episode, so I'm trying to pay attention.
Is your mom's car?
No, it's Mom.
Well, it's very practical.
I just needed...
Something big to carry your purse.
Oh, you let me finish. You know that girl at the video store?
So, you two are...
No, we're having a baby, but we're not together.
But Georgie said you were going to dinner.
No, he's having dinner.
Y'all fighting again? What'd he do?
Nothing.
So why aren't you at dinner with him?
He's on a date. Enough going on here without worrying about being in some relationship.
So y'all are good, and I don't have to be mad at anybody. I'm gonna go call Dale and pick a fight.
So friends from high school, or?
We're like a bunch of gals that used to be married, used to being Weight Watchers, and now just come here to drink and bitch about their lives. Would you want to join us?
Oh, well, so long as I'm not butting in.
Right here is going to be joining us.
All right, fresh meat.
To tell you, I didn't really think Pauly Shore was funny.
What?
Yeah, I just said it because I wanted to talk to you again. I'm going through a divorce.
I'm sorry. How long were you married?
A year.
Oh, a whole year. Sounds like you really gave it a try.
It's complicated.
Boy, is it. I went to 2 full-grown men for advice. Neither of them had a clue.
That's what we're talking about, married people sex.
Well, George and I have been connecting more lately.
Oh, come on. It's bad enough this one's got a secret boyfriend she won't tell us about.
Brenda Sparks, how do I not know this?
First of all, I'm not Brenda Sparks anymore.
Oh, there's some guy that she was sweet on, but she won't give us any info.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
He come back yet?
No. I mean, if it wasn't for the baby, I never would have seen him again.
But there is a baby.
What the hell am I doing sending him off with another woman?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh,
Not a rhetorical question.
Well?
give me a minute.
How late?
I did what you said. And
He's
I
gonna
made some
say
new
about
friends.
Brenda.
Well, good for you. Who?
Brenda, Jill, and either Helen or Ellen, but Brenda has a secret man that she is hiding from everybody.
Really?
And he might be married.
Really? What the hell, Brenda?
Hell, what?
Your friends all know about your secret boyfriend?
Are you upset that there might be another guy in the picture?
No.
Good. Go home to your wife.
I feel like he's not even been in this episode, Sheldon, to be fair.
I know you had some questions about Star Trek, so I've compiled a detailed guide outlining all the shows, characters, and how they fit in a timeline. In the 23rd century, alien races from around the galaxy have come together to form the United Federation of Planets, which is, open your eyes.
You were totally right. I had a good time with Amber last night.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, we ended up talking for hours. And turns out we have a lot in common.
She needs to tell him, you know, even though he's just said that, right? If she turned around and said, I want to be with you, boom, that Amber's getting dropped. Like, I mean, that's unlucky on Amber. It is. That's just the situation. Georgie clearly wants to be with Mandy, but, you know, you can't really do anything with it if she's telling him no, and then she's telling him to go and see other people. So, like, if he does that and has a good time, you can't feel guilty. But, like, if she turns out that she feels bad and she's jealous and she wants to be with him, she needs to say it. Because if she says it, it could happen and they'll both be happy then. You know what I mean? It's gonna come out at some point, but they do click really well, to be honest. You know, Emily Osment and Georgie have a good connection. And I think it's because Georgie's personality's like bubbly and happy, and like I feel like it just clicks with most people. If you look at everybody that he's kind of in the scenes that he's in, he kind of blends pretty well, to be honest. I do like it. He's a good character, and I'm so happy that like we're getting a lot more of them on the show, and not just that, I just mean in general. You know, like I said, I've been saying it a lot of the times, and obviously you're watching the early series. I push for more of the siblings and more what they're doing, and you know, we've ventured out a little bit and they're growing up and they're being more independent, and we're getting them on the screens a lot more. You know, we hardly even see Missy in today's episode. It was just here in the morning, then out of school. Didn't really see Sheldon at all, to be honest. It was again in the morning watching the TV, and here at the end, like the whole episode was basically Georgie and Mandy or whatever's, and like I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like I actually did enjoy it. The fact that we don't have to give screen time to everybody at once. This is why I really like Game of Thrones. You know, it's a totally different show to this, but like with Game of Thrones, there were so many characters, there's so many storylines. You could turn in for 2 episodes and not really see anything about Tyrion and what's going on with the Lannisters, and then you could obviously watch a lot of stuff that's going on with the Walkers and not the Walkers, you know what I mean, the White Walkers, and Jon Snow and the Wall, and you know what I mean. And then you could go back and then you could see again about, you know, what's going on with the Baratheons and etc. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many characters that like you don't have to give everybody screen time all the time. You got storylines that you're invested in. Really enjoying the Sheldon one, to be honest, categorizing his stuff and seeing how far it can go with it. I'm enjoying the relationship here between these two that's growing. I'm interested to see obviously what's happening with Mary and you know, the church, even though it's not been mentioned quite a bit, and obviously Pastor Rob and obviously Georgie and next door Brenda. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's quite a lot of stuff going on that like we could progress and go forward and not have to stick with every episode consistently. So I feel alright now. I know it's the 10th episode of the 6th season, but I feel like the blend is pretty on point. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I've enjoyed Mary. Like, I think like this is like the best season, and I know that she's not really a lot of the church, but like, because she's not been in the church that much, she's kind of been home more, she's been involved more. Do you know what I mean? Today she was trying to spent time with her family on Sunday. Everybody was kind of busy, so she went out and she made some friends with Brenda, and she's gone through, and now she's going to be on this like mystery hunt to try and find out who this guy is. It's obviously going to stress Georgie out. It's going to stress Brenda out, but like I feel like her personality this season's been just a lot more fun, upbeat, and outgoing. You know what I mean? She's spent a decent bit of the start of the season cuddling up to George and getting that spark back into the romance. You know what I mean? And now she's out and about doing her own practical little things. I kind of like enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? Like she's not always ever present talking about church again. She's kind of getting a bit of personality, and that's good. And I feel like it's funny as well, like everybody's kind of gone for people to advise this episode. So Georgie went to George and asked him, and he didn't really know, and then he went to Dale, and then he was kind of mad at him, and then obviously Mandy's gone to he's gone to Mima, and she was fuming at Mandy for a second, and then she was like, oh, you're both all good, I'm gonna go and take it out on Dale. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, partners always get the wrath, don't they? And then obviously she's come to her for advice at the end, and she's like, give me a minute, because it's kind of hard. It's a sticky wicket, innit? You're in a tough situation. You don't really know how to give advice, because like it's a tough situation. So it's funny because obviously like the young adults are confused and the old adults are confused, and I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. I feel like it's been a good season, and I can't wait to see the next episode. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.